Tala to all my merfolk and brethren. And we are here actually at a fun little role play that I like to partake in with being a mermaid. This is the Safe Waters Merfolk Community Support Meeting. They have it every Saturday at 12 p.m. SL time. And we are getting ready to head in. There is a range of different mer people, and also non-finned people are welcome to come to the meeting as well. What I like about Safe Waters is that it's an open space for all types of merfolk, and they discuss matters at hand. They help promote other people's businesses. They also hear questions, concerns, comments. They open the floor out to creators that want to showcase their sims or showcase their businesses. What I also like about Safe Waters is that they have a good connection with how you can save real life oceans and waters and seas. So it's not just Second Life here, it's the entire world, technically, virtual and non-virtual. And as we start rolling in, you'll have some mer folk start rolling in. I have a couple of friends that I met through here as well. And I actually found this place through my ex-girlfriend, which I have yet to see her even immerse in the mermaid world, but to each their own. But me personally, I absolutely adore being part of the mer community, and I have a goal to make these meetings a lot more. If you want to see a role play that I do as well as me being a witch, I also did the Sacred Cauldron that I made a video up of how we do morning rituals and night rituals. This is kind of the same, but not as witchy. There is a lot of communication. There's conversation in the nearby chat where we can ask questions, concerns, comments, and like I said, there's ad boards. This entire sim is a sim that I go to as well. I've made a couple of videos on it. As I've kind of showed the underwater scene. This is probably the main sim that I go to for underwater adventures and where I've met a couple of people. But the meetings are every Saturday, and I've met some amazing artists and shops that support merfolk, and I've now come across I think 2 different sims that are connected with merfolk, and everyone is welcome to come here. I love seeing humans that are scuba diving, and so I've interacted with a couple of scuba divers, so that's really fun to interact and role play that. So if you ever want to check out Safe Waters or come to the meeting, I will put their information down below. If you want to learn about mermaids, I have made a couple of videos on how to do that. I now have 3 different tales and 7 different looks in all of those tales, so it is just another addiction and joy that I love to do here in the underwaters of Second Life. So here we were doing some introductions of the meeting. This meeting wasn't as, well, I don't want to say it wasn't as informative as I think like one of the last ones I went to. One of the last, and this is how long that I have not been able to make it. The last meeting I remember that I went to was when they were introducing the Zuby tales, and that'll tell you that I have not been consistent on making it to the meetings, and I also just forget that they're every Saturday at noon, and that's 2 my time. So I'm gonna try and put that in my calendar, because 2 o'clock on a Saturday is usually not a lot going on, so I know I should be able to make that fine. So that is my goal for 2025, to definitely make these meetings as consistently as possible, because I do love the role play, and I also need to do the same thing with Sacred Cauldron, with my witch role play. So there's a lot of aspects to it that I need to really put my fin down on. But they like to do introductions, which you don't have to take the podium or the talking stick to introduce yourselves. I have 2 friends next to me where I met them through Blue Sky, and then I ran into them here, and I didn't realize that they were active here as well. So it was really nice to go through and actually see some familiar faces when you go to these meetings, because sometimes it is intimidating, even if it's not anything like super forward with yourself. But one thing that I like is that they do connect with, I cannot think of the name of it right now, but there is some sims that are connected through here, and there's another sim that my friend just helped decorate with like a mermaid speakeasy. I don't really know if they're gonna do like a full immersive like hangout spot where it's come and go as you please, or if they're gonna have like live singers or like make it a whole party thing. It is owned by a specific person, and she just helped to decorate it, so I thought that was really cool that they put that together. And so just by coming here, we're able to completely learn more about other Sims. And I think that's what I mainly like about this, is that finding this Sim was nice, but now I'm like, okay, what else is out there? Because if you guys are here, what else can we use to connect? And I think that's where sometimes people kind of falter when they're doing role play. They make something, whether it be fantasy or human-like, they start in one place and they think like it shouldn't be connected to others. In this sense, like, it's an ocean, like all the oceans are connected. So I love being able to find other Sims that are connected and we can still immerse and do things. I know there's a Sim that I think they brought back their weekly dances. I remember trying to go to one over the summer and the calendar was just pretty much, so I'm hoping that we can get new dates on calendar of events, because I would really love to be more active in the Mer community and try and find different aspects for myself in my creative form. I probably don't do a much with my mermaid as much as I would like to. I do want to do more creative shots with my mermaid, especially since I am getting into blogging. Not that I never wanted to get into blogging, but now that I'm seeing, hey, I can do this and it is something that's feasible, I do want to do more creative shots with mermaids. So I am looking for like more mermaid poses, specifically, that would help with that a little bit more. And I'm torn between tails. I love my Nemissa tail, which is my short medium tail, but there's so many that love the riptide, and my friends have like the shark tail, which I don't think it's for me, but they wear it so beautifully and I love it. And I was asking them all the questions, but I don't think I'd ever do a shark tail for me specifically. But if you're ever interested in any more of the mermaid meetings or mermaid adventures, please comment down below. Let me know if you're looking towards doing anything with a mermaid avatar. And like I said, Zuby does have a mermaid tail add-on, and it's not anything like you have to buy a new avatar. It's a bot baby. You can already have the Zuby baby and just add it on like it's clothing. So that's what was really nice. And I don't have a Zuby baby, but I know I've seen 2 Zuby mermaids in here at the meetings, and I've seen it, so I think it's really nice that they didn't make it to where you had to buy a whole new avatar. It's literally just an add-on for the Zuby that you already have. So whether you're a mermaid or maybe you're an undersea diver, if you're someone who likes to scuba dive, I would love to take you on a tour of the oceans, meet up with a couple other types of mermaids, sirens, mermen, etc. And I'm looking for some more mermaid attire. I would love like a little pet squid or something, or I don't know. I have so many different mermaid looks, and I want them all to look different, but still be me at the same time. My siren, I'm still working on for a specific kind of look, but she's coming along slowly but surely. So hopefully you appreciated this video, and hopefully you can come on down to Safe Waters Cove with us, and swim the waters. So don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, hit that little bell so you don't miss any of the next videos, and I will catch you guys next time.